All right. Everybody knows what that sound means. That means it's another episode of the Malarkey Hour starting. This is your host, Matt, and with me, my co-host, as always, Mr. John. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
This week's extra special week.
Why?
Because it's your birthday this weekend.
It was.
It was your birthday.
It was. It
Special
was.
special birthday edition of the Malarkey Hour. John just turned 40, and he looks not a day older than 41.
That's a lie. Actually, I did not turn 40, but I'm not going to say my age anyway. I'm younger than that.
So John just turned 40, and we are celebrating.
Yes. So what's going on out there? Call in.
Call in. Yeah, this is the first week that we're gonna have call-ins.
And it's live from a few days ago.
From actually, we're live from Miami right now. We took a little trip for John's birthday, and
We're doing it poolside here.
yeah. Hello, ma'am. Yeah, we actually have a little bit of an audience here.
You know what I
Three
noticed?
lovely ladies. Here.
Miami Heat tickets are so much cheaper than I thought they
Yeah,
were.
the season tickets aren't very hard to get to. What was that, ma'am? Okay.
Can you guys please keep it down?
Yeah, please.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
We're trying to do a show here, right?
Yes.
Why did we pick to sit by the pool?
I don't know. It seemed like a nice. It was. It wasn't that packed earlier, and now.
The equipment's getting all wet.
That it is.
Bad idea.
Yeah, that was a bad idea. But yeah. John's birthday this weekend. It was a fun.
Yeah.
3 days of celebration
I had fun.
here in Miami.
I had fun.
We had a lot of fun. And now it is Sunday night, and we are back to reality. So.
Oh no! Can I get a raise yet?
We're still negotiating on that. So.
Collective bargaining. I don't even know what that means. As much of a sports fan as I am.
Wait, I mean collective bargaining?
I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't completely get it.
Well, I mean, because in sports, like professional sports, all of them are unions. So I think that's all it means. It's just you're collectively coming to an agreement on where you're gonna get paid.
Okay.
So.
Whatever. Let's move on. I always hear it on ESPN, and I'm always like, But I've heard it like in business too.
It usually means it's like a group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, whatever. What's going on this week?
Speaking of sports, let's start off with sports. And even though it's 2 weeks away, it's never too early to start talking about football. And I want to talk about the upcoming NFL season and talk about the first weekend schedule. The first game of the season this year is going to be on September 4th. It's a Thursday night on NBC. It's going to be the Green Bay Packers versus the Seattle Seahawks. It's a rematch of the remember the Hail Mary, as they like to call it.
That bad lateral.
Yeah, 2 years ago with the replacement refs.
We talk about it a little bit. Not that we talk about it too much. I think people make too big a deal out of it.
What?
That bad lateral pass. They were screwed anyway. I mean, I've seen crazier things happen in sports, but I think that was a design play, and the guy just didn't think.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it was a forward lateral, and that ended the game, right?
No. We're talking about the Hail Mary that wasn't. Remember, it was Green Bay.
Oh, when the bad refs.
Yeah.
I lost money on that game.
Okay, now your tune
Yes.
changes. Now your tune changes like
I actually was calling people up, and I go, "Did you just see what the hell just happened?" I go, I just witnessed the worst call in NFL history, and it just cost me money too. I'll never forget that game.
I like the switch of your attitude. You went to like, it's not such a big deal.
It was either a Sunday night game or a Monday night game.
Yeah,
I think it was Sunday night.
It was the Sunday night game. It was the first weekend of the NFL season.
Dude,
2 years ago.
I could have made that call. I saw the replay. I go, oh, okay, it's fine. I won.
Yeah.
I won. I don't want to tell you how much I lost. but I didn't win. Like seriously, that was enough to get. You know how I knew it was a big deal?
How?
I woke up next morning and I was watching. I think was it CBS this morning or one of these shows? First story.
Talked about it. Yeah.
First story.
Yeah.
And we got troops and
Yeah.
wars going on.
Yeah.
First story.
Yeah.
NFL referee call.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a little different when it is an ESPN. Yeah.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So yeah, we have sort of a rematch of that game 2 years ago, Packers at Seattle Seahawks. So that's the Thursday night game, first game of the season. Let's go through the schedule. That first Sunday. What do we have here? We got Saints at Falcons. Two divisional rivals going at it. Then we have Vikings at Rams. We got Browns at Steelers. We'll see. It's Johnny Manziel isn't starting, right?
No.
It's gonna be Hoyer. Okay,
Yes,
so
according to everybody that I talked to, or ESPN or whatever.
yeah, and then we got Jaguars at Eagles.
You're reading me week 1?
Yeah, it's just week 1. Raiders at Jets. Bengals at Ravens. We got Bills at Bears. Redskins at the Texans. Titans at Chiefs. Patriots at Dolphins. Panthers at Buccaneers. We got the 49ers at the Dallas Cowboys. And we got, I think it says here, this is for only the second time in his career. It's going to be Colts at Broncos. So Peyton Manning is facing his team for the second time, his old team. And then the Monday night, this is when the, and by the way,
when is Colts Broncos? Is that the night game?
Yeah, it's the night game. Yeah, sorry
I'm
about
sure
that.
that's a coincidence.
And then usually they do this beginning of the year where they'll have 2 Monday night games, and those are going to be New York Giants at Detroit Lions, and then the later game is going to be the Chargers at the Cardinals.
It's such a beautiful game. I love it.
Yeah, so it's exciting.
I love it.
It's exciting.
I love it.
Even though it's 2 weeks away, like I said, it's never too early to start talking about football. And we haven't really talked about it. We could have started talking about it, weeks ago, but I refrained myself.
What's your favorite game on there out of that whole week?
Of this first week?
Yeah.
I love those night games. I don't know. There's something about those night games. Like it's a tie between the Colts Broncos game and that Packers Seahawks game.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I love football at night.
Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan, but that doesn't look like a great game.
No, it's
Browns
sort
and
of
Steelers.
Yeah.
But who knows? Steelers. It could be the Browns could beat them. Who knows? I like that Colts Broncos, and the first game actually sounds pretty good too.
Yeah.
That Packers Seahawks.
Yeah.
Anything with New England too. I always like to see. Every year I keep thinking like they can't be this good this year.
Yeah.
But they always are.
They're always in the chase.
They have a chance every year.
I don't think they've had a losing record for a while.
I don't remember when. I think Brady was drafted in 2000. You know what number he was, right? In draft?
What was it? I can't remember.
199, I think.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a steal.
Yeah.
I don't know whatever round that was.
Yeah, but in football, it's such a weird it isn't like in basketball the draft.
Yeah, but there's some steals in basketball.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
a bias too.
Yeah.
What if Manu Ginobili was what, like
55th, I think.
Yeah, like high 50s or something.
Yeah, 55th.
Tony Parker was at the end of the first round.
29th.
Yeah. Not that we're Spurs fans. All right. Tim Duncan kind of helps.
Yeah, that helps. That helps. Yeah, having him on your team. But that is the NFL first week of the NFL. It's gonna be in 2 weeks. It's after Labor Day weekend. So, and next weekend's the start of the college football season. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's exciting too.
Yeah, I like the over-unders. I'm exposing too much about myself on this podcast.
All right. But speaking of the NFL, did you hear this? It came out this week that I don't know if you heard that the NFL is asking any potential Super Bowl halftime act to pay to perform. Did you hear about this?
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, according to the
you're saying repeat that.
Every year during this during the Super Bowl halftime they have a big act perform.
Yeah.
Well, the NFL is asking that act to pay to perform on halftime.
Because they're hurting so bad for money.
Exactly. This is according to the Wall Street Journal.
Why?
This is according to the Wall Street Journal. Okay. This is a quote from Wall Street Journal. It says the NFL has narrowed down the list of potential performers for the 2015 Super Bowl to 3 candidates: Rihanna, Katy Perry, and Coldplay. While notifying the artists' camps of their candidacy, league representatives also asked at least some of the acts if they would be willing to contribute a portion of their post-Super Bowl tour income to the league, or if they would make some other type of financial contribution in exchange for the halftime gig.
Why?
I guess because they feel like
they're getting the best, like it's a big ad for them, like
publicity. Yeah, and they feel like, because you know what, they don't pay them to perform, you know, so they feel like it's a service that the NFL is providing for them, and they feel they should be properly paid.
Yeah, this is just Roger Goodell being an asshole. No joke.
So generally, halftime performers aren't paid for the gig, but the NFL, it does cover their travel costs, and that's sort of their argument, I guess.
You know what though? They should just leave it alone. Both sides win the way it is right now.
I think so too.
Like I'm saying,
I totally agree.
Really, they need the NFL.
Need more money.
The NFL needs money.
And the crazy thing about this report is that they're asking for a portion of their post-Super Bowl tour income.
Shut up.
Yeah, that's part of it. Or if they would make, another financial, but yeah, essentially they're...
That's ridiculous. Like, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, but it goes on to say it is worth noting here that only some of the acts were asked that they would consider paying, so we don't know if they asked every potential act that they're considering. But it is weird for them to sort of use that argument that this is a huge step, like a huge advertising to them, because just look at these 3 that they're considering: Katy Perry, Rihanna, Coldplay. Those acts, they don't need any more publicity.
I was gonna say,
they're already big acts.
I'm sure all 3 of those acts are going broke or bank. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's not like they're. I mean, it benefits. It benefits them, but it's like they're already going to be making a lot of money in their tours.
They already sell out.
Yeah. So.
When those people perform, they already sell out.
Yeah.
They don't do a tour unless they think they're gonna sell out or pack the place.
Yeah.
You don't do a tour.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you can mark up your ticket prices, maybe.
Yeah.
So maybe it is worth it for both sides, but just leave it alone. It just looks bad.
Yeah. It does make the NFL look really great.
Yeah, it makes the NFL look...
This is a multi-billion-dollar company, non-profit company that pays his...
technically, yes. Technically, no, but I won't get into that. It's confusing.
And they do pay their commissioner like something like $25 million a year. So they're not hurting for money.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're fine. They're gonna be okay.
Yeah. So, moving on.
Commercials alone, my God.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's talk about some basketball news. This week, it was official. The Kevin Love
that
trade.
All you need is a whistle. Is that official?
Yes. The Kevin Love trade became official this week. Kevin Love is going to team up with LeBron James.
What a coincidence.
The Minnesota Timberwolves, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Philadelphia 76ers completed a delayed blockbuster trade Saturday. So it's been talking about for months, and they had to wait 30 days because there's this weird rule. Because since Andrew Wiggins, the number 1 pick of this year's draft, was...
They got Wiggins and Bennett, right?
Yeah. So what ended up happening
Where did Wiggins and Bennett go?
Okay, I'll talk about that. The Timberwolves, this is what every team is getting. It's a three-team trade. The Timberwolves are getting the number 1 overall pick, Andrew Wiggins, and the former top pick, Anthony Bennett from Cleveland, and then veteran forward Thaddeus Young from Philadelphia, and a $6.3 million trade exception. That's who the Timberwolves are getting. So they're getting Anthony Bennett, Andrew Wiggins, Thaddeus Young from Philadelphia, and a $6.3 million trade exception.
All this was planned before LeBron.
Well,
left.
okay. So let's talk about what everybody's getting. Okay, so the 76ers got a 2015 first-round draft choice guard Alex Shved and forward Luke Richard Mbah-a-Moute from Minnesota. That's what the 76ers got, and then the Cleveland Cavaliers got Kevin Love. Okay, so the reason this is a weird delay was there's a rule that in the NBA that's very rarely used, where if you sign a rookie to a contract, you gotta wait 30 days before you can trade them. So Andrew Wiggins was part of this trade, so they signed them last month, and they had to wait 30 days officially before they could officially trade him. But so yeah, this has been planned for, and this has been planned for even before that. So
yeah, I am sure that LeBron James did not go to Cleveland without saying you're getting Kevin Love.
And that's sort of the story has been coming out. Yeah,
this had to have been the plan the whole time.
Yeah, that's sort of
had to have been.
That's sort of the rumors have been coming out. It's like wink, wink. It's he knew Kevin.
That's why I didn't mention those guys in the letter.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah, Anthony Bennett and Andrew Wiggins were not mentioned in the.
Nope.
No, that letter that he wrote.
Yeah.
So
drinking my first energy drink here since I don't know, forever. No joke. It's been like a year. But I'm gonna see what happens. Hopefully, I don't have a heart attack.
You are turning 40, Johnson.
I'm not turning 40.
Let's move on to other sports news. John, did you hear about the? It came out this week. The 50 Cent, Floyd Mayweather feud.
I have no idea what that. I know who they are. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, no. So apparently, 50 Cent this week came out with a sort of a diss to Mayweather, essentially saying that Mayweather can't read.
He can't read?
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna play you a clip from this show called. It's his radio show called. Had it here for a second. Let me see. I'm sorry. Power 105 ran a segment talking about this beef between 50 Cent and Mayweather, and let me just play it. It's pretty funny, and they sort of have proof that Mayweather maybe can't read. So let me play the whole clip. It's about a 5-minute clip.
That's what I mean. Come on. Oh my.
You say you haven't heard it, right?
I have no idea what this is about. No.
Okay.
You're always delivering the best and finest in entertainment to ratchetness and righteousness.
So yeah, this is the radio show.
Right now.
All right, well,
they're gonna explain the 50 Cent part right now.
Now, if you haven't heard, 50 Cent and I guess Floyd Mayweather been going back and forth, and Floyd yesterday 50 Cent took to Instagram. And
he challenged Floyd to a read-off.
But he was responding to comments.
I remember those.
About him saying that him, T.I., and Nelly weren't relevant anymore and they don't sell albums anymore.
He didn't say those names, though.
He didn't say their names at all.
Right.
So
Okay.
let's play what 50 posted on Instagram yesterday.
This is a special ASLELS challenge for you, Floyd. If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, then I'll give $750,000 to whatever charitable organization you want to. The bucket of ice.
Okay.
Play the other one. Play the cat in the hat one.
A phone call from my man Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy said if Floyd accepts the challenge, then he'll put it on the actual show, so you can read it on the show. We don't want to put pressure on you. We know you can't pronounce those words in that Harry Potter book, so we're going to let you read Cat in the Hat.
So listen, when I heard 50 saying this yesterday, right, I thought it was funny, but I didn't really know if Floyd could read or not. But then I thought to myself, when Floyd came up here to the Breakfast Club, I'm sure he had to read drops, right?
This is the funny
So
part. This is the proof.
And if you don't know what drops are, that's when they just say, hey, you're
This is the proof that they feel like.
Right now.
So I had our producers pull up the unedited audio of him reading drops. Now, this is the drop.
Like cue cards?
Oh my goodness.
He was
Yeah, he has to read off of
reading.
cue cards.
Envy, I need
He
you
has
to
to read off
time
of
me
cue
on
cards.
this, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to read this
That's what
drop.
the drop is
Hold
like
on,
a cue
hold on.
card.
Let me get my.
Now, keep in mind, Charlamagne's not the best reader either, so we don't know how long this is going
I
to
need
take.
the exact time, okay?
This is disrespectful, but
You
let's
ready?
go. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined iHeartRadio for the Show
that's
Your
what he had
Stripes
to read.
movement
Oh.
to support hiring vets. Go to showyourstripes.org, a website
So it's
that
a drop
connects
for the
veterans with
radio.
employers
He has
and
to
helps
read this out
business
loud, but
find
he has to read it
candidates
from
with the
a
best
cue
training.
card. He
How
has to
long
read
was
it.
that?
10 seconds.
Okay, 10 seconds.
And this is
This is
unedited.
Floyd Mayweather.
This is
Wait,
unedited.
wait.
This is
10
not
seconds.
nice.
10
Oh, my
seconds.
goodness. This is disrespectful.
This
You
is-
sure? You
Hey, shut the hell up. I'm always sure. I don't give a damn. Okay? This is Floyd Mayweather reading the 10-second drops I just did.
I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show. Your stripes. Okay. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show, your Stripes movement to support hiring vets. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show, your Stripes movement to support. Hi, okay. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show, your Stripes movement to support hiring vets. Go to the show, yourstripes.org. Go to the show, yourstripes.org. Go to showyourstripes.org. Go to showyourstripes.org. A website that connects veterans with employees and helps businesses. Okay. The website that connects veterans with employers and helps businesses find candidates with the best training. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined
Keeps getting
Heart
Floyd
Radio
Mayweather
for the
right.
show, your Stripes movement to support hiring.
Okay, that's enough, guys. You get the point. That's enough. Please.
Okay,
stop.
hold on. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined iHeartRadio for the Show Your Stripes movement to support hiring vets. Go to showyourstripes.org, a website that connects veterans with employees and helps businesses find candidates with the best training. 1-800-585-1051.
All right.
My good people.
So yeah,
Jesus.
that came out this week. Apparently 50 Cent, I don't know I think 50 Cent was just like messing around, and he's just
Well, he's got to come through.
and
If either way, I think they should honor the bet if he takes it.
but apparently Mayweather came back with and this is funny. This was his comeback. He sort of came back with he tweeted a picture of two paychecks that he's received within the last year.
Something ridiculous.
Yeah, one was dated May 3rd of this year. It was for $31,406,000, and then the one from last year, September 14th of last year, was for $40,870,000.
Two nights work.
2 nights work, yeah.
I tell you, it's
Over $70 million. So.
It's not worth it though. You got to work on a weekend.
I know.
Right? Yeah,
1 weekend a year is not worth it.
It's not worth it, dude. Your Saturday nights, really?
So that was Floyd Mayweather's comeback. He's like, I might not be
And
able
then
to
after
read.
and then after work, you're sweaty. You got to take a shower.
That was his comeback. He's like, I might not be able to read, but I could read these numbers. I guess.
Oh,
I know how
yes.
much you're getting paid.
So I guess he admits he can't read. Not well.
Yeah. So
I would learn to read.
although 50 Cent could sort of counter, and isn't 50 Cent as rich as
yeah, I was gonna say,
maybe isn't he richer than Floyd Mayweather?
I don't know. I can use can I say the name of the website?
Ah, sure.
I'm going to use celebritynetworth.com, which is actually a really fun website.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not sure they're very accurate.
It might not be super accurate though.
Yeah, but it's still fun they do a little bit of homework on these people and they tell you what they're worth. So who do you think?
I think 50 Cent's richer.
I think, man.
Didn't he make all that money from vitamin water?
Yeah, I was gonna say he has more endorsements.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you. Let's look up Floyd.
I say Floyd is worth 120 million.
Yeah, let's take a guess. You say 120?
120.
I'm gonna say 300.
300? Okay.
I don't know yet. Hold on. Pulling it up. 280. Hey, I'm good.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, we're going.
50 Cent has to be worth more than 300 million.
Okay, let's do 50 Cent. You put 50 in here? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Or do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. What's your guess? I'm not looking.
It has to be 400 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 450.
Okay.
Oh wow.
What?
270.
What? So he's worth 10 million less then.
According to this, yes.
Huh.
270. Huh.
I mean, that's still within striking distance. It's hard for Mayweather to really talk crap.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think they're both doing okay.
It's like, motherfucker, you still can't read.
I was like,
I'm Floyd Mayweather. At least he got Floyd Mayweather.
Actually, you know what? I would rather have $10 million less and be able to
read.
I'll take the $10 million cut just to have that reading skill.
It reminds me of that Floyd Mayweather trying to read. Remember that scene in Dumb and Dumber where Jim Carrey's character is trying to read the paper.
Tehi?
The.
Yeah.
And Jeff Bridges, Jeff Bridges trying to help him to read it.
Yeah. Tehi. Yeah.
So, 50 Cent sort of called him out because he was doing you've heard that the ALS ice bucket challenge that's been hitting
it's all over the place.
social media all over the place.
News and internet everywhere.
Yeah.
It's
So
for Lou Gehrig's disease or something.
the Lou Gehrig disease. I forgot what
Did we talk about this last week?
No, I don't think we did.
We didn't? Okay.
So apparently, everybody's doing it. The way it goes is, from what I understand is, if somebody challenges you, you either have to respond within 24
a lot of
hours.
celebrities are doing it.
Yeah, 24 hours. You either dump a ice bucket over your head, or
I
don't.
I tell you what works better though, right?
What?
Writing a check.
Yeah, well, that's what it is. You either do that within 24 hours, or you write a check for $100 to the ALS Foundation.
Okay.
So
most people are doing both.
Yeah, most people are doing both. A lot of people are just doing the ice bucket challenge because they just, I guess, it's something to do online, and everybody's getting attention. But I want to talk about an interesting one. Did you see?
But I mean, they should give anything $10. I mean, even if you're broke, $10.
Yeah. Anybody, I think most people can afford $10.
Yeah, I mean, they're breaking records with the donations.
Apparently, yeah.
Like if you compare last year to this year,
yeah, that's what I've been reading.
It's something ridiculous.
That's what I've been reading. That they're it's actually
working.
It's actually working.
I'm sure a lot of the money's coming from celebrities and stuff, but still.
Yeah.
Tax deductions.
So, did you see Olivia Wilde's ice bucket challenge?
Is it hot?
It's actually unique. You would. I'll put it up, and
I like Olivia Wilde.
Yeah, that's the reason I put this up, because John likes Olivia Wilde.
Even though I think her husband is no, he's funny, but he definitely lucked out.
Let me play her video.
Is that her husband? Are they married? The dude, what's his name?
They have a kid together.
What's his name?
Jason Sudeikis. He used to be on
Saturday Night Live. The guy from We're the Millers.
The Millers,
the main guy.
And he was in
Horrible
Bosses.
Yeah, Horrible Bosses.
Yeah. So let's play.
Definitely.
Hi, I'm Olivia Wilde, and I would like to accept the Ice Bucket Challenge nominations of Ty Simpkins and Diana Agron. I would like to dedicate this to my friend Scott Liu. I will be donating in your honor. I hope it's okay. Couldn't find any water, so I'm going to use breast milk.
Oh my God.
Her breast milk.
all night to make this, so.
Jesus.
I would like to nominate
I'm not even sure if
Cory
this is
Booker,
sexy anymore.
Gloria Steinem, and the artist currently known as Prince.
That's unique. It wasn't cold, was it?
I think there was ice in there.
Oh, maybe there was.
So
it's kind of gross.
A little bit more unusual. She doesn't use water. She used
bourbon.
Apparently her own breast milk. That was a lot of breast milk. That was a lot of milk. Like if she really was, she would have been pumping all night.
No joke, right?
Yeah. So.
You know, Nick Nolte did it.
He did.
Have you seen his video?
No.
He uses bourbon.
But he just burying it later, huh?
but he doesn't even pour it over his head. He just starts chugging it. It kind of defeated the purpose.
He's like, "What are we doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why are you throwing ice on me?
Put it in my cup. Like this bourbon nice and cold."
No, that video's not real. Don't Google it. For those of you who are gonna do that.
Let's move on to other Hollywood news.
I like Hollywood news.
Let's do Hollywood news. It's a little bit transition to Hollywood news. Did you see? Have you heard Paul Rudd's gonna be in the new Ant-Man movie?
Yeah. Somebody told me that.
Yeah. So
I haven't seen a preview or anything.
So apparently, this week was the first sneak
I
image.
don't actually know who Ant-Man is.
It's a superhero who could turn himself really small.
Is that what it is?
That's all it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Like an ant.
I
and he can control ants, apparently, I think.
Yeah.
From what I
somebody told me about that too, and I just kind of I was like, okay, that's cool. I have no idea who Ant-Man really was or in comic books.
So so this week, the first image of him as Ant-Man came out. It's very unsuperhero like.
Yeah, actually, he looks like the guy at the gas station earlier that was asking me
for
for
change.
Yeah, for
the
money.
same guy asked me for change too. That's
Yeah, we both went to the same gas station, like
5 minutes apart.
Yeah, like 5-10 minutes apart from each other. And the same guy was asking for money. Like,
and that's what Paul. I think it was Paul Rudd.
yeah.
So that came out this week.
But no, I have nothing against homeless people. You know, okay, I'm gonna talk about something real quick.
Go ahead. Yeah,
Actually, sometimes you know how everybody gets approached by homeless people, but there's two types of homeless people.
Okay.
They're either liars or they're telling the truth, right?
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I get.
And most of them are liars, to be honest.
Yeah.
But there are, you don't know their situation. I actually feel bad for them.
Yeah.
But
even the liars.
A little bit because I mean they might be drug addicts.
What do you think they're lying about? Like how they're there?
Yeah.
Like you believe most of them are
they're
homeless.
lying about like why they need the money.
Yeah, like most of them are homeless. You believe?
They're either homeless or they're very very lazy.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Because when I see somebody that's like healthy and able
They're
to
young,
able to work, and I'm like, dude, you can get a job. Like,
at McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's will hire you. I don't care what your record looks like. You can get a job at a fast food place.
Easily, yeah.
But they don't do that, and I feel bad for some of them that they're disabled vets and things like that. Okay, but these are the two types.
Go ahead.
There's the type that you feel bad for.
Okay.
Okay, and there's the type that on some little level, maybe it's just me, actually are envious of.
Explain.
I will explain because they are chilling, drinking, and they're having a blast with their other homeless friends all day, and they're not doing shit. and
they're probably making more than minimum wage.
And they're making more than some people make, working a whole day.
Yeah.
And they're like just laughing their ass off, playing with their friends, hanging with their friends, right? Like little kids, right? No, I mean it's true. You ever see those ones that look like I'm like, man, they don't have a care in the world, and they're having a great time. Like they have money for booze.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a story that
Go ahead.
I think I've told you this before. I met a guy through a friend one time, and we were having a business lunch about something, and he told me that he had moved to Las Vegas, and there was a homeless guy there that lived under the bridge or whatever, and near his apartment there's a gas station there, and he would always give him like a $10 bill and say, hey, can you grab me a couple of 40s, keep the change. That's not a normal homeless guy. I mean, they want, I mean, that's a big tip.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you make $5, $6, something like that, Give me, I don't know if there's 40s, a couple of big, beer cans, whatever.
Well, why would he ask, though? Like,
because he was banned from the store.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sorry, I forgot to include it. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I'm not allowed in there anymore. Can you get this for me? And just give them to me. Keep the change. He's like, so every day, this guy's making, $5, $6 off this guy. Every time he goes to the gas station, he's like, yeah, can you do it again? Yeah. And he's like, man, dude, you're always like tipping me, man. Like, you have some extra cash, I mean, and you're never like, I never see you ask people for money.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, this is a little out there. He goes, dude, I get a check every month for $3,000 from the government. He's like, I think he's ex-military. He was ex-military. Yeah. And he's like, no. He's like, why are you homeless? He goes, dude, it's awesome down here. He goes, I got a mattress under the bridge. He goes, I have my friends down here. He goes, I get pussy. And he goes, and it's great. He goes, I don't need all that shit with walls and ceilings. And I'm just like, what the hell is wrong with these people? Like, what? Like, there are people like, that's crazy.
Yeah, and most of them, you hear this a lot. A lot of them are ex-military.
Yeah,
but
this guy was like, solid. He seems solid-minded according to him. Like, not crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a drunk.
He's choosing.
He's just a drunk that wants to live under a bridge.
Yeah,
he makes more than the average wage in America.
Yeah,
and he lives under a bridge.
Yeah, he lives above. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
By choice. Yeah,
by choice.
He could be living in a house, paying.
He's like, I got it made down here, man. Like, he's like really, like, that's mind-boggling to me. Mind bottling. Like when your mind is in a bottle. Was that from Anchorman?
Yeah, Anchorman.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, because you would think he would want at least a roof over his head if he's making
Something.
Yeah,
Get an efficiency apartment, like a small one.
yeah.
Like seriously, like come on, man.
Because you know what? Like if he had a house, he had a roof over his head and a TV, he could be participating in the Simpsons marathon that just started this week. Have you been keeping up with it?
I have not changed my DVR since Thursday.
So
I'm sorry, not my DVR, but the station.
The station.
I'm not even joking. Like I'm not watching them all.
It's just
I have errands and I'm working and doing stuff,
on.
but I come back and it's just on. I have it constantly playing.
Yeah. So for people who may not have heard about this, FXX acquired the rights to air every episode of The Simpsons. It's 552 episodes.
There's like, what, 9 days left? 8 days left?
It's a 12-day marathon. It started this Thursday.
Yeah, it started Thursday, early Thursday. I don't know if it was at midnight or in the morning.
Yeah, I forgot.
I don't know.
It runs for 12 days. And according to this, day one of the longest programming marathon in TV history, 34 reruns of old episodes of The Simpsons, shattered records for the cable network, which started last year. During primetime, the animated classic delivered a 5-fold increase in FXX's ratings, with just over 1 million total viewers, according to Nielsen ratings.
That's a lot, though, right?
That's a lot, yeah.
Especially
for their network.
Especially for a cable network.
For that network, yeah, because it's.
I would say for a cable network that most people don't even know exists.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know what's crazier is I have friends that have different cable providers, and they have cable. They have HBO. They have the whole package, and they don't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're not watching? And they're like, I don't get it. Like they don't.
They just don't have the channel.
Yeah, they don't get the channel. And I'm like, man. I was like, well, that's those numbers are even more impressive now.
Yeah,
because it's not something. If this was like on, regular Fox, anybody could get these numbers would be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the fact that it's on a cable channel that not everybody gets, and a channel that not most people haven't even heard of, that's a lot of people. Million.
Yeah,
that's a good number.
Yeah.
It actually might save this network. I'm not saying that we're going to go out of business or anything, but it might.
Well, because FXX is sort of
it's a Fox affiliate.
Yeah, it's a Fox affiliate. They have FX, which is their main, and that channel gets good amount of viewers. But,
yeah.
So,
I literally it was on before. It's on right now.
It's on right now. It's on right now, and it's probably gonna be on.
It'll be on when we air this.
Yeah, to be on as you're listening to this podcast.
It'll
probably be on
great?
next week.
It's so timeless.
Oh yeah. Especially the first 10 seasons.
Yeah, they're right now. This Sunday night, they're showing the prime episodes. I think the next couple of days will still be good.
And then it'll still.
Yeah,
they start getting a little downhill.
They have some
the
down years, and I think they actually got better. They're getting like new episodes this last couple of seasons. They've gotten better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't really kept up with them.
I think they had to get a little more edgy and Family Guy-ish and get some new writers to keep up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the change of the time. So.
But oh man, there's some great ones.
Oh yeah, classic.
Like, I find myself like quoting the damn episode like as it's airing.
Yeah, and you get excited because you know it's coming.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I remember this one. I love this one.
We go down the list.
It's 24 hours a day for 12 days.
That's crazy.
It's just
there's
nonstop.
Nothing else going on FXX right now.
Like I can't get the Simpsons tune out of my head, like because I've just had it on. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, they're gonna break the Guinness Book of World Records for whatever, airing a marathon or whatever.
Probably. Yeah, it's the longest.
Yeah,
there's no other.
No.
There hasn't been any other marathon this long, in TV. So.
Right, but yeah, I'm not changing the channel. My DVR can't even handle this.
Okay, so moving on from that, let's do a little. We only have one, but let's do a little trailer action this week.
Ooh, I like these.
We'll do one. I hadn't even heard that they were making this movie. Did you know they're making a spinoff of the Conjuring movie?
A spinoff?
Yeah. So remember, if you don't remember, the Conjuring came out last summer, And
I think I saw it with you.
yeah, I remember that little creepy doll.
We
that
went on a date.
our usual Sunday movie date.
Yeah, whatever.
Totally non-gay.
Yeah, it's completely hetero. Hetero. I can't read.
You're like just like Floyd.
Yeah.
You're just like Floyd.
I'm like Floyd, but way underpaid. I would give up my reading skills for his paycheck.
Wait a minute. Earlier you were saying you would.
No, I said I'd give up $10 million.
Oh, $10 million. Okay.
I would give up my reading skills for his money.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. We're like, I don't know. What is that? I'll just be asking everybody, what does that say?
Just pay everybody. Pay somebody $100
every time I need to read something. Here's $100. What does that say? What does that sign say?
Okay. Apparently, I don't.
It says wrong. It says wrong way. I'm driving down the highway.
The Conjuring came out last year, and I don't. For people who watch it, if you remember that little creepy doll that was in the beginning, her name was Annabelle, the haunted doll.
Yeah.
Well, they're making a spin-off, and it's sort of showing her origin.
Oh.
So this trailer.
Conjuring was good.
Conjuring was really good. I actually liked it.
I think it was a solid horror movie.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I say a horror movie is good.
Yeah.
Because they're usually awful, but I still love them.
Yeah.
I think I explained this before. I love bad horror movies,
Yeah, I know.
like that are ridiculously bad. They're just so entertaining.
Yeah, but this was actually
there's
well
some
made.
that are solidly good.
This is well made.
In the last 2-3 years, I'd say this one and what's that Ethan Hawke one?
I can't remember.
Man, what is it called?
Where he's a writer.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
That was a good one. Yeah.
I actually think those are the two best that I've seen in the last.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
The last 3-4 years.
That was with Bagul, right?
Yeah, Bagul. That was the name of the demon. What movie was that? I'll find out in a minute.
It had a really like generic title. That was the biggest problem with that one. You can't remember it. It's one of those titles that.
I'll find out what it is in 5 seconds. How do you spell Bagul?
I don't know.
We should ask Floyd Mayweather. Sinister.
Sinister. There you go.
There you go.
So, yeah, it's not a good title.
Two good horror movies though.
Yeah, but it's
two very. I think this day and age, it's hard to make a good horror movie.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan sucks.
Oh, I think everybody's so I don't know. It's hard. So
and actually, Ethan Hawke was perfect for the role.
He is a pretty good actor.
I think he's a good actor. He just disappeared for a while, and I was like, this is a really good role for him because we're like, he looks so haggard and like he's drunk all the time. I was like, you know what? He played a haggard drunk. I was like, it's perfect.
So let's play the official trailer for the Annabelle movie spinoff.
Dun dun dun.
John, wake up. What? Next door, I heard a scream.
Stay here. Go check it out.
John? Is everything all right?
Oh my God, you're covered in blood.
Go back inside. It's not mine. It's not. Go back inside and call an ambulance right now. Go!
I like your dolls.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
You survived. You don't come out the other side of something like this weaker. What is there left to be scared of?
This is the last of them. How did that get in there? I swear I threw it out.
Who would keep a doll that creepy?
There, she fits right in.
Hey guys, I got you the creepiest doll in the world.
Uh-oh. Something bad's gonna happen.
I have a feeling you're right. When doors start moving themselves. Before The Conjuring.
Yeah, this is the origin story to that doll.
There was Annabelle. Who would keep a doll that creepy? She's just clumsy.
There are things happening that I can't explain.
We should talk to someone.
Psychiatrist?
What you experienced here is a ghost.
Sometimes demons can attach themselves.
You promised me you weren't gonna scare me this week.
Right?
Protect your family.
I'm sold.
Who are you?
That was kind of a unique, creepy thing.
Yeah. October 3rd, right in time for Halloween. It's coming out, so.
Yeah. No, I'll go see it.
So yeah, apparently The Conjuring was based on a true story. It's based on these two, husband and wife.
Weren't they the same ones from the Amityville story?
They might have been. I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I
But,
don't know if that's true or if that was something I just
But this
heard
Annabelle
from a guy at the Valero gas station.
asking you for change.
That after I told him
I
I had no change.
So this Annabelle doll was, it was in The Conjuring, and the couple still, the husband died, but the wife still has it, and it's an old Raggedy Ann doll. Like it looks nothing like the doll in the movies. It's just if you know how a Raggedy Ann doll looks like.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And she has it on display. You could go. I think it's upstate New York. You could go and take a picture with it if you want. It's in like a glass case, and it's haunted.
Huh. I definitely would not own that.
But the real doll is not as creepy looking. It's just a Raggedy Ann doll. So I
Okay.
mean, millions of little
Yeah.
girls owned that back in the 70s. So
Yeah. I remember my sisters had Cabbage Patch Kid dolls.
now those are creepy.
Yeah, they're ugly.
Yeah, they're ugly little fucking babies.
Like, how did they make money with those?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're so ugly.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a baby that only a mother can live.
No shit.
So it looks interesting. I'm excited to see it. And it's coming out around Halloween, and that's when it's so weird sometimes when you see horror movies come in the summer, and it should be coming out around Halloween. Yeah, that's when you're in the spirit of getting scared and
Yeah,
the
I mean,
weather's
I don't
changing.
mind it. I actually think it's more fun. It's the only time I want the theater packed sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It's
A scary movie and a comedy.
Yeah, exactly. You feed off the
vibe of the audience. Yeah, and it'll make the movie better if if you have a good audience.
Yeah,
Like,
anything else, I'm like an old man. I'm like, I don't hope there's no people here.
In fact, I love that's the only time I love sitting near you know those girls that jump at everything, they scream. Like if you have somebody who's really good, like their right reaction, like you're like okay, like you get into the you feed off their energy.
That's where I always take girls on the first date. Scary movies.
They say that works.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Hey, if any of this frightens you, just put your arm around me, baby.
Yeah, there you go. So all you ladies out there, now you know John's dating techniques.
A creep. No, it's all good.
It's all nice and innocent fun.
Yeah.
So that's coming out in the movies soon. But speaking of movies, let's transition over to it's a newest segment. We introduced it a few weeks back. It's our recommendation segment. It's where me and John recommend either it could be anything. Yeah, it could be restaurants. It's usually a movie or a TV show.
Find Vietnamese cuisines.
Maybe a book that we both and we both pick something different that we both feel that isn't.
Tell me we could do books.
If it was anything, I think if you're paying attention a couple weeks ago.
Okay, I thought it was just movies.
No, movies, TV show. We've been doing movies so far, but it's just a recommendation, something that we feel hasn't gotten.
I want Floyd Mayweather to recommend a book.
So
green eggs and ham. I haven't got through the whole thing yet, but it's good. From what I read, it's good.
For me this week, I'm recommending a movie, and to keep in theme of, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the news and the whole Iraq situation right now. I want to recommend a movie that dealt with not right now, but the Iraq situation 20 years ago. With during the first Gulf War.
Desert Storm.
Yeah, John, do you remember a little movie called Three Kings?
Yeah, with George Clooney.
It's a movie. It's a David O. Russell directed movie. It starred George Clooney, Ice Cube, Wahlberg, and Spike Jonze, actually, the director of Her.
Spike Jonze was in it?
Yeah, he was that goofy guy, the goofy hillbilly guy.
Okay. It's been a long time.
It got some attention, but it sort of went away, and I feel it's one of those it's one of the best movies in the 90s for me. It came out in 99. I never felt it got the attention.
It's the guy that made the Silver Linings
Playbook. He made American Hustle.
I loved American Hustle. You already know that.
Yeah, last year.
That's what our argument was.
For me, this is his best movie.
Okay.
And it's
been a long time.
And for me, it's his only really good movie.
I think I've seen it one time, and it was a really long time. And I'm sorry, it was a while ago, and I was like kind of just not completely watching it either. I was like doing something, and I just had it playing.
Right.
But I remember a few scenes. I got to rewatch it.
Yeah, for me, I rarely say this, but I feel like this movie's a masterpiece. For me, it's really that good. It's a crazy mix of comedy and drama, and it's so offbeat too, and I don't know, it has this energy to it, and it deals with political stuff, but it's done in such a it's done in a good balance, the political stuff with the humor and the drama. So it's a movie worth revisiting if you have already seen it, and if you haven't, it's a great movie to visit for the first time if you haven't heard.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it.
You need to rewatch it. Yeah, I definitely this week I would recommend you. First thing tomorrow is watch Three Kings.
Maybe by the end of the week.
I just that's one because this week the whole Iraq situation it's been coming up on the news. It popped in my mind like this would be a good movie to recommend this week for this segment from my part.
Right. I am going to recommend a movie that I know you've seen multiple times.
Which one's that one?
And I saw it at the movies 3 times.
Ooh.
I think you already know where I'm going.
I have no idea.
I think most people haven't seen it. The people I have seen it is because I made him watch it.
Okay.
But I like with Colin Farrell. I don't even know the director's name. I forgot. I think he made that movie like a couple of years ago too. I love In Bruges.
Oh, In Bruges, yeah.
Great movie.
We saw it together, didn't we?
You were one of the 3 times I saw it. I'm sure. Yeah, I saw it 3 times at the movies. I bought it. I've probably seen it like 8 times.
I have it on Blu-ray. I like it.
Yeah, I think it's a great movie. I'll just do premise real easy. It's a hitman. It's Colin Farrell and was it Brendan Gleeson? Yeah. Who? Yeah. I would. They're both. What are they? I know Colin Farrell's Irish.
They're both Irish.
Okay, they're both Irish.
Yeah.
And Colin Farrell's so good in it too.
Yeah, he's really good in it.
Yeah, and I think he's better when he's Irish than when he does American accents.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because you don't have to think about faking your accent.
It's sort
he's
of
so good when he can just relax and be just like Irish.
It's sort of like Penelope Cruz when she does she does the Spanish.
Yeah,
she's so good. It's when she tries to do it English and she has the accent. It's
and it's got a Voldemort. What is it? Ralph Fiennes?
Oh, Ralph Fiennes. Yeah.
Fiennes is it Fiennes?
I think it's Fiennes.
I don't know. Fiennes.
Ralph Fiennes. No, you know what? I think it's Ralph Fiennes.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway, they're both. Yeah, I won't give away too much. They're both hitmen. They're hiding out in Bruges, which is a little.
It's in Belgium.
It's in Belgium. It's like I guess it's kind of a shithole.
It's where Tony Parker is from.
Yeah.
Did you know
the great Tony Parker?
The great Tony Parker.
We're always non-biased here with our opinions.
Yeah.
No, they're hiding on Bruges. They're hitmen. They're waiting for orders from their boss.
Yeah.
It is great. I love it. I love it. Watch it.
I agree. I think it's I think it's a really great movie. I have it on Blu-ray. I'll watch it every once in a while.
I have it on DVD. I'm missing out now.
Bruges looks so beautiful on Blu-ray.
Yeah. No, it is a fantastic movie. It's like I would say dark comedy.
Oh yeah, definitely dark.
Dark comedy.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's also just it's it's one of those movies. It makes you want to go to Bruges.
Yeah.
Like after I saw it, I was like, man, like it makes Bruges look like beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it makes it just look like I don't know what the right word is. You just want to go to Bruges when the movie's over. Like, oh my god, you want to like? I wanted to watch the movie again, but I was like, dude, should I watch the movie or should I just go to Bruges?
book a ticket to Bruges. It's like that. There's that funny line.
You know, it's funny. I'm gonna spell it out because Bruges. It's in, and the second word is Bruges. Like it's like in New York, in Pennsylvania. You know, it's B. Ruges. Nothing what it sounds like. Bruges. Yeah. It's like Bruges. Yeah. But in Bruges, watch it. Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson, Ralph Fiennes, or Fiends. Whatever. Great movie.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned like it makes Bruges seem so beautiful. Remember, it makes me remember that line where Ralph Fiennes is on the phone with Brendan Gleeson. He's like, he finds out that Colin Farrell's character's not enjoying Bruges. He's like, how is he not enjoying Bruges? It's a fucking fairy tale, man.
Yeah, he goes like a fucking fairy tale. No, you gotta watch it though to get the effect.
Yeah, it's so funny and dark, and it's yeah, it's a great recommendation. Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah,
but. Those are our 2 for the week.
All right, that's end of that segment. We're gonna bring that to you every week. 2 new suggestions for me and John. We don't talk about this before, so it just by pure coincidence we might have the same recommendation, but I doubt it because we pick stuff just randomly.
I hated that movie. Right? That's gonna happen sometime.
So far we've been sort of lucky. We've picked. Each recommendation, either we haven't seen it or we have seen it. We liked it. We both like each other.
It's gonna turn into a violent, bloody fight one day.
But speaking of movies, let's move on to to everybody's favorite segment of this show. I say this every week, and I mean it. We've been getting call-ins. It's just people. Some people just want the whole hour to be this, and that is the weekend box office results, where John tries to guess this weekend's box office results. It's the game that's...
I have a feeling I'm going to do really bad right now.
Why?
I don't know. I'm due for a bad one. I mean, not that I'm doing good. I'm just saying I'm due for like...
I will say this about your ability with this game. You've been really good at guessing the order. I don't think you've gotten really wrong.
Actually, I'm gonna be confused here about the order too. You're gonna give them to me in alphabetical order, right?
We're gonna okay. Let me and I think it's good to explain even though we've been doing this for a while now. Just for the new listeners, the rules like I said, John's gonna try to guess the top 5 movies of this weekend. I'm gonna give him the top 5, but I'm gonna put them in alphabetical order.
Okay, but for sure alphabetically, right?
Well, of course.
And not like Nick Cage.
I do it every week. I try to. Except for that one time I didn't. And oh, no. Well, I mean, we did. There was that one week.
Okay. But
we're not going to rehash that, are we?
No. Have I had a bad one?
What do you mean?
Like, have I had a bad week?
No, I mean, you've been pretty good at, like, guessing the order. I don't think you've really ever gotten one wrong.
I think the first week I was pretty bad.
The first week?
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna give it to you in alphabetical order, like always. I always try to.
No more than Nick Cage stuff.
Could somebody misfile something? What could be easier? It's all alphabetical.
Well, I'll remember this week.
You just put it in the right file according to alphabetical order. You know, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
You know what?
He was out of control that day.
You know what? I mess up one week, and every week he comes back just to berate me because I messed up 1 week. I don't put it in alphabetical order.
Yeah, that guy has a temper.
He never lets anything go.
We got him out.
That's what Nick's problem. And I think that's what's sort of stalling his movie career right now. Nick Cage can't get over stuff.
No, dude.
Get over it, man. That was months ago. I missed.
That's why we kicked him off the show, and he was the least talented too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you the top.
I got an Oscar. You remember he said he was a method actor and he was just drunk that whole Leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah. I could do that.
Yeah, that's why
I'm a method actor every weekend.
if he wants to get back on the show, he's gotta earn it.
You hear that, Nick? You gotta earn it.
Sorry, Nick, you're gone.
As Tom Hanks says at the end of Saving Private Ryan, earn it.
Right.
You
broke my heart, Fredo. You broke my heart.
I'm gonna give you. I always do this before I give you the top 5. I'm gonna give you the movies that got released this week, the new ones. And it was 3. One was If I Stay. The second one was When the Game Stands Tall, and the last one was Frank Miller's Sin City: A Dame to Kill For. Those are the 3 new movies.
Hold on. Okay.
Those are the 3 new movies.
Okay, I'm not gonna write that down.
Yeah.
I have a pen paper here, but
just
give me the alphabetical.
Yeah. So the top 5 in alphabetical order were starting with, let's see, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Go on.
If I Stay. Let's Be Cops. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And When the Game Stands Tall. That was the top 5 in alphabetical order.
When the Game Stands Tall.
When the Game Stands Tall.
Wow. Sin City wasn't even in there.
It had a tough time, I guess. It's an R-rated movie.
You're right. Actually, that does hurt.
And it's a sequel to a movie that came out 9 years ago.
True. Okay.
Yeah, the one that was odd is that I hadn't even heard about it When the Game Stands Tall. It came out this week. Yeah, I didn't even heard of it.
You know what? I think.
Oh, you know what? It was that one with Jim Caviezel, Jesus. Yeah, I did see previous to this. I think it's based on a true story.
2 of these I haven't heard of. I don't even know. What is If I Stay? What's it rated?
If I Stay was I think it's I think it's a drama.
Is it?
Or it's like a love story, I think.
You know what it's rated?
I can look it up real quick. It is rated.
Dun dun dun.
It's based on a book. It is rated. I don't have the rating here.
I don't know what it is.
It is it's a love story. It's with that little girl, Chloe Grace Moore.
Okay, all I want to know is it rated R?
I have no idea.
It helps. It helps me.
You think the rating helps you?
Yeah, because I think rated R movies do bad.
Not always, but
no, it's PG-13. I found it.
It's PG-13.
IMDb'd it.
Yeah, because it has thematic elements and some sexual material.
Yeah. What the hell are thematic elements?
I don't know.
Okay, If I Say it's a PG-13 drama. Right.
Yeah.
I'll try to do this fast, just because. Okay.
So, who do you think won the weekend box office?
Okay. Couple questions. Let's Be Cops. That's R.
That's R. Yeah.
I
think so.
Yeah, it's R. I'm pretty sure I see that previews. When the Game Stands Tall. Do you know what that's rated?
I think it's PG-13. It's one of those.
It's not R, right?
No, definitely not. 'Cause it's one of those based on a true story. It's the guy. It's the same director who directed Coach Carter. It's one of those inspirational like sports movies.
Okay. Let me rank them.
What? Who do you think won the?
I'm trying to remember last week and what's.
I'll give you last week's number 1. I don't think that's cheating. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles won last week's.
Man, it's so close between Guardians and Turtles.
You think so?
Yeah, like I'm not sure because I know they've been close.
I'll give you last week was Turtles number 1 and Guardians number 2. That's all I'll tell you. But we got two new movies in the top 5. So
nah, but they're not blockbusters.
You don't think so?
Not to the masses.
All right.
It's one of those 2.
All right. Who do you think won the?
Are you trying to trick me?
No. I'm not giving you any hints one way or the other.
I think they're very close.
Okay.
God. Because I talked to 2 people this weekend that saw Guardians.
people are still trying to catch up. It is his 4th week out.
Turtles is what, like 3rd?
It's his 3rd week, yeah. Guardians came out 1 week before Turtles.
I don't know if I'm right. I'm just gonna stick with Turtles.
Number 1. Right after, it's sort of when you jinx a basketball player's shooting free throws and you say he hasn't missed a free throw in 36 attempts, and I just said, yo, you've been pretty good about it. No, it's not number 1.
Then it's Guardians. Then
yeah, it is Guardians. How much do you think it made? It's 4th week out. It won the weekend box office, and then just to give you a clue, and just because I know. This weekend isn't considered. It's right before Labor Day weekend, so it's never considered a great weekend because people.
16.
Wow, 17,631,000. That's pretty close. Who do you think's got number 2?
Turtles.
Yeah, it's weird. It flip flopped. Last week it was Turtles number 1 and then Guardians number 2. Now, how much do you think Turtles made? Remember, Guardians made 17 million.
Yeah, I wrote it down. 15.
It made 16,800,000. So it beat it not even by $1 million.
What was it again?
16,800,000. So it beat it by, let's see if I do the math right, 800,000. I'm sorry. Not even $1 million. That's how close they were.
Can't blame you for that.
No. The Guardians of the Galaxy has made so far 251 million. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has made 145 million.
Let's Be Cops came out 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
If I Stay.
No. This is 2nd week out. I'm sorry.
How about If I Stay and the other one?
What do you mean?
The If I Stay and When the Game Stands
Tall.
Yeah,
this is the 1st week out for them.
For both of them?
For both of them, yeah.
Okay, the R rating's always going to hurt. Let's Be Cops. The other 2 are not rated.
If I Stay is rated PG-13. When the Game Stands Tall is rated PG. PG for thematic material again.
Yeah,
and a scene of violence.
It's always about that thematic material.
And brief smoking. That's what gets it for being G. That damn smoking scene.
I think I have heard of If I Stay.
It's sort of like a love story type of thing. It's based on a book, apparently.
PG-13. The other one's PG.
Yeah, If I Stay is PG-13, and When the Game Stands Tall is PG.
Both opening weekend.
If I Stay. Ding, ding, ding. How much you think it made?
Well, obviously less than the other 2. But an opening weekend, though. 14.
It made, and I don't blame you for getting this wrong. It made, okay, so I say Turtles made 16,800,000, right? If I Stayed made 16,355,000. So it lost by less than $500,000.
Wow, these are so close.
Yeah. This is. I'm telling you, this is one. It's just there's no really big new releases. It's the summer's winding down, and we still haven't hit the Oscar season yet. So this is the transitional period between summer and sort of with what's considered the award season. So
the Emmys tomorrow.
Is it?
I think so.
I thought usually those award shows were like on Sundays.
I think it's tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's all completely unrelated.
you're just saying, oh, I got a DVR right now. Just reminding yourself. So we got Let's Be Cops and When the Game Stands Tall left.
Because I think I actually have heard of If I Stay.
Okay.
So I have no idea what When the Game Stands Tall is. Like I don't know what that is.
So you think it's number 4? Then?
I'm gonna go with Let's Be Cops.
There you go. How much you think it made?
Less than the last one.
Just pick a number.
The last one was 11.
$11 million exactly.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Nice.
There you go.
They're so close.
Yeah.
And then by default, it's
how much do you think that made?
When the Game Stands Tall, probably slightly less than 11. 9.
Exactly $9 million.
Are you serious?
Yeah, those are the 2 boys. Exactly 11 million. Exactly 9 million. Yeah. Yeah, and the biggest difference in the top 5 were If I Stay and Let's Be Cops. There was about a $5 million difference. Everybody else was less than $1 million, and most of them were less than $1 million. The top 3 were within $1 million of each other. That's crazy.
And dude, those first 3 are close.
Yeah. Any one of them could have won the weekend.
I'm surprised Guardians switched places with Turtles.
Yeah, that's odd. That is odd.
Yeah, that is weird.
I just think we have people catching up on their. Maybe they didn't go out to see it when it came because they made a lot of money. It's just maybe they just didn't want to deal with the crowds and you know also you know kids are about to start school again and it's one of those last
you know what
last weekends.
Yeah, and you know what the other reason I picked Turtles, I go like kids are starting school. I thought about it.
Yeah,
and I was like maybe everybody's like we'll take the kids to go to the movies.
Yeah,
you know?
maybe they
and I
didn't
was like
see it
you know
opening
but
weekend.
you know what they could take them to see Guardians too.
Yeah.
They're both movies for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Guardians a little more, kids and adults, but
yeah.
They're both movies for,
Yeah.
little, kids in whatever, middle school, high school, elementary, whatever.
So just to round off the top 10, number 6 was The Giver in the second week out.
What did Sin City finish at?
I'll get to it. Number 6 was The Giver. It made $6 million in the second week out. It's made $24 million so far. It's almost at his budget of $25 million. We have The Expendables at number 7 in the second week out with $6 million. That movie really just...
They're going to lose money, right?
Yeah, it had a 58% drop from last weekend.
I'm telling you right now, the fact that thing got leaked hurt.
Yeah.
Even though it's R, right?
Yeah, it's R.
Yeah.
No, it's actually PG-13.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's the first two were R's.
I think they would actually be in the black or, in profit if they hadn't got leaked.
Yeah. It sounds like it was an expensive movie to make. Like the first one wasn't.
It was a lot of stars.
Yeah, the first one wasn't. This one, I think, if I'm correct, it was like because they don't have it here. I think it was like $80 million. So
nice.
And number 8 was Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, opening with 6,477,000. So even the 6 through 8, they're all 6 million.
Is Sin City gonna lose money or is Robert Rodriguez did he make it for like $500?
It doesn't say here how much he made it for.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
The 6 through 8, they all made $6 million. It's just 100,000 difference between.
I would actually I'll recommend Sin City.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very entertaining.
Yeah, it was good.
I mean, it's rated R, but it's entertaining.
Yeah. Number 9 was The 100-Foot Journey, and its third week out, making $5 million. And rounding out the top 10 is Into the Storm, which is third week out with $3 million. It has made $38 million so far.
I have no desire to see that.
Me neither. Oh, and one we saw not too long ago, 11, even though it's not top 10. Number 11 was Lucy with $3 million. It's made $113 million so far, so it's made his budget back.
Yeah, they did all right.
Double.
Movie's all right.
That's all right. So, those were your top 11. Top 11 movies of this weekend. And I jinxed John. I shouldn't have said, you've been.
Yeah, I don't know. I did all right on the totals.
Yeah. The total was just really crazy for them to be that close together. It's very rare that you see that. So.
Yep.
Oh well. So that was that. So yeah, we're coming up to the end of the show. But before we leave, we want to say again, if you like this show, hit that like button.
Click subscribe.
It doesn't hurt.
Not like, subscribe.
And yes, and click that subscribe button that should be coming up on your screen right now. Subscribe.
Share it on your Facebook.
That's the only way. That's the only way I can make money and buy John a birthday gift is for you to hit that subscribe button.
He hasn't bought me anything ever.
I have that's a lie. I have bought John plenty of things throughout the years for his birthday. John's just ungrateful.
Yeah, actually, if we get more viewers, he can gift me a raise here on the show.
We're gonna talk about that off the
But
air.
I want, as always, to give some, not me personally, but some helpful advice from Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And what's that?
Well, let's see. What did he say?
You should not drink and bake.
And he gave you that advice right before we took off for lovely here in Miami. Again, I remind everybody we're here in Miami live. Everybody left. I guess they.
No, it's serious. It's solid.
You should not drink and bake.
Yes, he gave us that advice before we took off.
Live by those words, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we took off.
Live by those words.
For our trip. But with that, we will bid you adieu, and we will see you next week.
Hold on. Al Pacino one time.
What?
It wasn't really advice. He just started ranting.
Because she got a great ass.
Well,
and you got your head all the way up it.
Yeah, we saw him earlier, and that's what he told us. I guess a really good looking girl came by. And
they come on this show and they get out of control. No more Nick Cage. No more Al Pacino. Yeah. Maybe if they call us and apologize. If they call in and apologize, I will consider letting them back on the show.
Yes. And as always, it feels weird doing the show without Ryan Gosling here. He didn't make the trip out with us. He's still sleeping on the couch in the studios back at home.
Right.
We asked him to come. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'm cool here.
Right.
He apparently doesn't like Miami.
I check on him every few hours, make sure he wasn't dead.
Yeah. He won't answer our phone calls. We're calling the studio, and hopefully he's still alive.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
we've left him plenty of food and water.
Anyway, I'll text him.
But yeah, with that, we will bid you adieu again. We will see you next week. Have a nice and safe week. Labor Day weekend's next weekend, and we will have our special Labor Day weekend edition of the Malarkey Hour.
Good night and good luck.
Yes. Bye-bye.